So I was talking to my friend, and he tried asking me how to hit a ball in a certain position. And when he was asking me, he set up the question where he was like asking about my inputs and like what I do with my stick. He's like, do you like pull your stick back, or like what do you do? And the position was kind of like this, where it was just like ball's like midfield and he's on the wall, and he like didn't know how to like approach to hit the ball. And I tried explaining that like I don't think about inputs like that, because that's not how like I view Rocket League. I just like I point my nose where I need to go, and then I like go there, you know? I don't have any like specific like combination inputs of things that I do. And I just wanted to talk about that in this video because I feel like a lot of people don't see the game that way, and I think it's like pretty useful, I guess, to see the game that way. So I'm not really sure how to like explain it. And I get a lot of comments on my aerial video asking me about tornado spins, and I literally don't know how to answer because I don't use tornado spins like that. I see my car as more of like a free flowing like I'm in control of everything, and I don't really do like combination movements in terms of like controlling my car in the air. So whenever my friend asks me like what inputs am I doing to hit a ball like that, I just didn't know how to answer him. I was like, I don't know, dude. I just like point my nose at the ball. And that's really, in Rocket League, that's literally all you have to do anything in the entire game. You can imagine it like you're floating in space, right? Like to get from point A to B, if your boost only pushes you towards where your nose is pointing, then how do you get there? Well, you just point your nose at it and you go, right? And that's the same thing with like anywhere in Rocket League at all. Like even on the ground, people know this. If you need to hit this ball, what do? You put your nose at it and you go, right? So I hit the ball. The same thing with like balls in the air. And it's the same thing with balls in the air, you know? I just put my nose at it and I go. And I make adjustments on the way, right? In case like my initial placement wasn't absolutely perfect, or usually it's not. But you just point your nose at it and you hit it. Assuming you have the car controller to do that. And the way that I control is I use arrow left, because I feel more controlled and precise when I do it that way. But it's not a requirement, but there's a lot of benefits to it. So even if we hopped into like the ultimate warm-up, right, where there's a lot of big aerials, you just point your nose where you want to go and you just go. And you just hit the ball. Of course it takes like it'll take like a lot of time to learn how to like control your car to be able to get there and to know where to point and stuff. But my friend he's like a diamond player, right? He knows how to do that, and he's still asking me about specific inputs that I do, like what sort of like magical combination of buttons I press to hit the ball. But that's like not the case. And if you do this, if you just like understand that all Rocket League is just pointing your nose at the ball and going to it, or sometimes not at a ball, sometimes at like a read that you're predicting or whatever, right? And if I'm like backwards like this, some people would be like, yo, that ball's like unreachable. But like if you think about it, if I'm in the air, I can move any direction I want, right? So all I would have to do is just go backwards, and now I'm pointing at the ball and I can shoot it, you know? There's no like specific like, yo, I tornado spun and then I did a goddamn twist this way and a twist that way. But it's just like, you can control your car however you need to, and if tornado spinning helps you, I guess you can do that. But it literally is just point your car where you need to go and you go there, you know? It's the same thing for like air dribbles and stuff too. You just keep your nose where you need it on the car. Or on the ball, sorry, not the car. And like you're just chilling. There's not like, I'm not tornado spinning under the ball, or I'm not like, you know, doing whatever. I'm just, I know where I need to hit the ball with my car, and so I just put it there, you know? I don't know how else to explain it. It's like any difficult position in the air you feel like you can't hit the ball, you literally can just by pointing your nose at the ball. And like, look, I didn't score it, but like, it was kind of awkward to take off from that position, right, for most people. But like, once you're in the air, you can literally move your car anywhere you want if you have like 0 momentum to start. Obviously, if I'm like flying like this, I can't just turn around and be like, yo, I need to hit this ball. Like off of your jump or whatever, or like off of the wall. If the ball's like super far out, just jump and point your nose mid, and that's where you're gonna go. People talk about like car control, dude. I'd call it nose control, because you're pointing your nose. So I would practice this pack here. It's called aerial off wall. Right here. I'll put the code in the description. And this will help you practice. Oops, oh my god. And this will help you practice like jumping like quote unquote backwards off the wall. Which I don't believe in backwards in the air. Because like, you know, you can just point your nose anywhere you want in the air. But this will help you a lot with like reading the ball as well as pointing your nose at the ball off of like potentially weird angles. Oh, I miss. Like this ball is like a perfect example of the one that he wanted me to tell him how to hit. So literally just jump off the wall and just face your car at it, like just look at it, you know? And then hit the boost, and then you're at the ball and you hit it. Yeah, so I think that's it. It's kind of hard to explain. I don't know if I explained it in the way that I wanted to, but I hope you understand. Basically, dude, like the sum of Rocket League for me is you just point your nose where you want to go and you'll get there. Right, this ball's in the air, I just point my nose at it and I just go. Yes, I hope this helps. Basically, I just see Rocket League as like a free form, like freestyle, not freestyle as in like freestyle shots, but like you do whatever you want and like you are the car, and there's no specific way or like combination of movements that are gonna get you somewhere. You have to get yourself there. And the way that I do it is I just point my nose and I go. You know, like it sounds really dumb, like hearing it out loud, but like I don't know how else to explain it. Like if I need to get to the ball, I just look at it, I boost to it. Anyways, take care guys, I'll see you in the next one.